today I'm going to be showing you how I got this look using the Makeup Geek and Manny MUA palette. I think this palette is so pretty and it's so pigmented. I also went out of my comfort zone a little bit in this video and I did a wing liner. I've never filmed a wing liner before, but I just wanted to do something a little bit different, and I feel like a wing liner just makes the look completely different. So that's why I decided to try it, but I'm really happy how this turned out. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. For primer today, I'm going to be using one of my favorites. It is the Stay Flawless 15-Hour Primer from Benefit. This is the only primer that I personally have noticed a difference in my foundation staying all day, so I love it. Next, I'm using one of my new favorite foundations, and it is the Tarte Hybrid Gel Foundation, and I'm using the shade Medium Honey. All I do is just dab this all over my face, and then I use a flat kabuki brush to just blend it out, and then I always go back in with my Real Technique sponge and just make sure there's no lines from my brush and blend it on down my neck. Here lately, I've been using the color correcting fluid by Urban Decay underneath my eyes since my dark circles are so bad. But today, I guess I was just feeling lazy, so I'm just going in with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I'm using the shade Light 3 Honey. And as usual, I'm going to set everything with my Mercier translucent setting powder. And before this, I did use the Mercier Secret Brightening Powder underneath my eyes. For contouring, I'm going to be using my favorite contour palette. It is the Kat Von D Shade and Light, and I always use the one in the middle called Shadow Play. Now I'm going to bake with that same setting powder, and I am using an e.l.f. contouring brush. For blush today, I'm using one by NARS. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I think you say it goulue. Not 100% sure, but I will list it down below. It is a Sephora VIB Rouge exclusive, so you can only get it if you are a Rouge member. For highlight today, I'm using the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Skin Twinkle Lighting Palette. This is so pretty. It's definitely one of my new favorites. And what I do is put the shade Sunlight on first, and then I put a little bit of Moonlight on top of it. For brows, I'm going to start off with the Maybelline Pomade Crayon, one of my new favorites. I'm going to be using it a ton this summer, and since it is a crayon and a little bit thicker, I do have to go in with something else to detail and just really shape them. So I'm using the Brow Sculpting Wax by Fiona Stiles. So I'm going to go ahead and fill those in, and I'll be right back. For my waterline, I am going to use a black eyeliner pencil to line it, but I am not going to set it with eyeshadow like I normally do, just use the pencil. As it says in the title, I am going to be using the Makeup Geek and Manny MUA palette. This palette is so pretty, I love it, and I'm starting off with the shade Beaches and Cream, and I'm just going to put this all over the lid as my base color. Next, I'm taking a blending brush in the color Sora and going to apply this right above my crease and blend it up. So I wanted that to be a little bit darker, so I'm now using that same brush in the shade Cosmopolitan and putting it in the same place. I'm now going in with the shade Mars, and I'm using a crease brush and putting this right in my crease. Now I'm going back to my blending brush and I'm adding a little bit more NARS to the brush and just going back over it and blending it up just a little bit. And here I'm still blending just to make sure there's no harsh lines. For the lid, I'm going to be using the shade Artemis. Next, I'm using the shade Insomnia, and I'm going to put this on the outer corner of my lid and also bring it up into the crease. And I'm going to continue to do this until it is as dark as I want it. Now I'm taking a pencil brush in the shade Mars and I'm going to put this all over my lower lash line, and then on top of that I'm going to go back in with the shade Insomnia and just blend that out. So I went ahead and added my false lashes and did my liner off camera. Since this was the first time doing wing liner in a tutorial, I was not about to try and film that. So now I'm just going back in with the shade Artemis and just highlighting my brow bone. For lips today, I'm going to be using the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick in the shade Caramello. This is one of my new favorite lipsticks. I love this color. It is a nice neutral, so it goes with anything. And this really does stay all day, and it is not drying, so I love it. So that completes this look. I hope y'all enjoyed. As I mentioned before, I love how this look turned out, and I hope that y'all liked it too. And be sure to give this video a thumbs up, that way I know that you did like it. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You'll be notified whenever I post a new video. I post a new one every week, and I don't think I have anything else to say except thank you for watching, and until next time, bye y'all.